Welcome. If you found yourself here, then you have resigned yourself to the fate that is watching more Gintama. I'm not sure where in the past we exactly got rid of all of our dignity, but I suspect it was somewhere along the line. I recently showed my brother a clip of Gintama out of context, and then I realised that even with context, it didn't make much more sense. So if that's your sort of thing, and honestly, episode 150 odd, it better be by this time. Stick around. Let's get watching more Gintama. Okay. Who exactly is broadcasting the front of their building on the TV? But we had the analog warning a while back, didn't we? Nani? You're really drawing this out. This isn't Gintama! Where's my 5 minutes of bullshit? How many other shows out there can say that, well, can make you feel so many complex emotions, where they build themselves up on wasting your time? And actually, today, we're not gonna do that. Huh? And is Kagura's outfit there more pink than usual? Generation. I can't actually remember what was being shown in the previous preview, so I've forgotten what this episode might be about. But as is the case for most of Gintama, I'm excited nonetheless. Hasagawa and gambling, yeah, this is gonna end well. The last time I remember is the casino where they're playing like Mahong or something. As long as they finish this wearing clothes, they're a step up. That was a small puddle, you could have stepped around it. How easy is it to walk in those shoes? I wish you the best, Hasagawa, I really do. I don't think you are changing fates tonight. I have never been to a horse race or a casino or anything. Yeah, I don't do gambling. Only when I have a definite return on my investments do I even get involved. I think at most I've walked past some betting shops. There's some fighting words coming from Hasagawa. There are a lot of variables which could determine the outcome. But a good tell at least from my extremely limited knowledge, is the return on what you bet. The lower the pot, the more odds it is that they're going to win. There's always beginner's luck. Like when I played poker with my father and uncles. I was allowed to join for one hand and then told to fuck off because I won it all. I don't believe seeing the constellation in the back of someone's head is a good sign. I don't think it's a bad sign. I don't even think it's a sign. Who would have thought that this didn't turn out the way you thought it was going to? It's probably about the same outcome as all of the in-depth intuition that Hasegawa's using. And how is that working out for you? Yeah. Why not try and find a job or something? Like. Sure. Get right back on the horse, as it were. Not the time. I don't think this calls for this backing track. I know that horse racing is a big deal, or at least was a big deal in Japan. Wait, they accept ass hair as a wager? What little he had left. Finally, he's seeing the reality of how things are. I can't remember the origin. Feel like I remember it though. Did he used to work for the prince? Was that it? And then, yeah, that didn't turn out well. Yes. At this point, Hasegawa has been fired from so many jobs. I wonder if he just reapplies for them. If those who fired him still remember who he is. He had a strong sense of conviction back then. Soul of a warrior. I would like to say that the animation, action and whatnot has gotten better over the episodes, but at the same point, we haven't seen the prince in a while. Maybe Hasegawa could just try to get rehired. Ow, this is actually hurting my spine. I didn't realise how bad my posture was. Eh. Bye. Well, maybe if you weren't spending all the money on gambling and cigarettes, you'd have a slightly better time. Yeah, it's not a lie. Hasegawa. Hasegawa is a character where I really want to see him do well. I want them to do right by my boy. Have some character growth and him succeed and actually hold on to that success. But I fear that he is going to be used as a one-line joke for a while to go. What was your first clue? Every single failed attempt so far? I can see why people get addicted to gambling. But I don't think I could... I could fall into that trap even if I tried. You should only bet what you are willing to lose. So now because he has a reason to succeed, a reason to win the money back... It's not turned out very well, has it? At least it is nice to see that his wife survived the haunted apartment. Nice rebuttal. Oh, not our fault at all. It's not the first time that we've seen a flashback clip show. Even in Gintama, it's done it a few times. But having it solely surrounding Hasegawa... Damn you, Judge. Leaving that unnecessarily long pause. This whole thing was just... what was it? DVDs, that was it. Confiscating his DVDs. Is there any point pretending like we don't remember how this turned out? It must have been fun to draw that frame, but... So, take whatever money you've got left, and instead of throwing it onto the horse track, Buy some cheap ingredients, make us a dinner or something. He's come with you so far, he's not gonna turn back now. Gintoki can't leave a person in trouble. Unless it's Hasegawa. %1 chance of success? As someone who's played a few gacha games, I like those odds. Although I've never spent money on gacha games, so at the same point. How it's going so far, Madao. Do exactly what you would do normally, but then choose the exact opposite. That seems like it would have the greatest level of success. Zembu. 300 yen, I'm not sure you'd get a lot back even if it did win. Oh no, it's named Just Away, is it? I didn't actually look at the names of the horses. It's got to win now as a kind of de facto mascot of the entire series. Oh, it's about mid of the pack. Lucky 13. Unless it's going to have a last spurt towards victory. I do see Gintoki's got his own ticket there. And are we not talking about his strawberry underwear? Oh, Cheap Impact is in the lead. Completely ignore Hasegawa's advice, seems to win. I've listened to your problems, Hasegawa, but unfortunately, it's too much to handle. So I'm not even gonna bother. Yep, see? That's like what I said. I feel dirty that I had the same thinking process of Gintoki there. To overcome his Madao curse. Oh no. Yeah, which means that there's gonna be an upset. I don't know who to root for. Do I hope for Hasegawa's success or my own? / Gintoki. And does this place not have a no shoes, no shirt, no service type Etiquette. They're neck and neck. He gets out the photo finish. Thinking about all those amazing memories he could be making with his wife, or the priorities of Gintoki. I really hope that it was only the facial expressions there were due to strangling each other and nothing else. I'm lost for words as well, Gintoki. How is this even possible? A success? Kind of understandable, his reaction. You better keep tight hold of that ticket, though. You might want to wipe. Of course. Which means that the winner was Cheap Impact. Yeah, I see you've noticed. I hope you've got some tape. Now they are both losers. Congratulations. In memoriam for Hasegawa. There's only so far you can feel sorry for him. That poor boy. I really don't have many words. Like I said, I really want them to do something with Hasegawa. Have him grow as a character and actually succeed for once. But keep that success into the future. Turn his life around. Become someone to be proud of. There are so many characters in Gintama that can take his place. He doesn't need to be so pitiful. Yeah, I didn't need it to be so front and center again. And why are you under the floor? And did Gintoki just leave the sunglasses there? Taking it back then? Actually, several people have died. Sure, they help the ecosystem and whatnot, but there have been several characters who have been killed off. Are we forgetting those? Huh? There was a lot to process just then. That was a lot of quick speech. And the complaint stool. Yeah, Gintama is not new to complaints. So, boys and girls, what have we learned in this episode? I think you'll find the number one most useful piece of advice is, if you want to win big at a casino or dog track, horse racing, find your own Madao and do the exact opposite. If you ever find yourselves in the depths of despair due to a crippling gambling addiction, well, congratulations on taking a break and watching Gintama, but you may want to seek some actual advice and help. So many lives have been destroyed. And once again, we can rest happily knowing that Hasegawa hasn't graced our screens for the last time. If you want to see more suffering, then make sure to come back. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, leave a like on the video, and also, if you subscribe, it would be very appreciated. I'm not sure I can stay away though, so get some rest. You might want to bring your wallet though, but see me for the next one. I would advise everyone on how they spend their money, and then I myself would be in trouble. Because Sal, Raywin, Denomate 1997, Shiwan, Stinsfire, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Big Boy, Dark Shadow, 7899 and everyone else have shown that throwing caution to the wind might actually pay off. That's just conjecture though, because it most certainly hasn't.